morning, Golden K.
Good morning.
All right, survived the weather last night?
Yeah.
Any hail? We got hail. All right. Okay, we got Ron Black leading us in God Bless America, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the Kiwanis Pledge. And we got John Baird on the piano, and Mary Claire Cummins will be giving the invocation.
Thank you, Tom. If you're joining us by YouTube, you can sing along too. Let's sing it from the heart, shall we, folks?
Let us pray. Loving God, we pause with gratitude for this gathering and for the shared purpose that brings us together. Let us be a source of hope for those in need. Teach our members that we need not be rich to be generous, especially with our time and our abilities. Help us to use our resources wisely so that every child we serve may feel supported, encouraged, and valued. And God, while you are listening, please grant our world unity and peace. We really need it. Amen.
Amen. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Denise Myers, a former colleague of mine. Denise started her career at Millikin University in 1991 as assistant professor of theater and dance. Through the years, Denise earned about every teaching award and achievement that they have at Millikin. She didn't want me to say that, but it's true. Denise retired from full-time teaching in 2023 with the title of Professor Emeritus. She continues to teach part-time as an adjunct professor at Millikin, and she has successfully directed our children's play for many, many years. Please welcome Denise Myers.
Did I move it over a little bit? Because I want to put the box here. Yeah. The box. So, here we are. Box in.
we decided that was the title that our students, that the cast came up with. It's not boxed in, it's boxed out. What comes out of the box? And that is what we've based our children's show on. It is all devised again, and the show has been created by 13 cast members. Natalie Mase, who you're going to get to meet in a minute, she's my co-director. And we have a fabulous stage manager. Students are writing music for it. Natalie's done some choreography as some of the other students. So again, it's all student done, and I'm just sort of, you know, saying yes a lot and pointing it out and kind of guiding the pack here. This box, I used in the show a couple of years ago, but where I got it was I was out walking one morning and I went by a yard sale. And so, you know, you poke around. And this mother was selling it. She said she had bought it for her kid's pirate birthday party. And so now she was trying to, you know, sell it and get rid of it. And I thought, well, that's kind of cute. I'll find it and maybe I'll do something with it. Well, it's its second show now. And boxes. Boxes are so intriguing because they protect things, they hide things, but they give things. I worked in a box factory for 2 summers. Long story. But anyway, I thought a lot about boxes while I was there 12 hours a day. And I just thought they were so intriguing. So what we're doing is we pull something out, pull some things out of the box. So we open the box and different things come out. For example, a stick. So we make a whole piece about the stick. Another thing comes out. Oh, some of us will remember these. These are my mom's pop pearls. You remember those, some of you? The pop pearls, yeah. So we have a piece about that. So the music, it becomes a music box. What else do we have in the box? Oh, an umbrella. Natalie has done an amazing piece with umbrellas. And then the last thing coming out is a clock. Ooh. Does it ring? I don't know if it will ring at this point. I don't know. No, it's not going to ring at the moment, but it rings in the show. So what happens is they come over and somebody picks out something from the box, and then a scene ensues, if you will. We have a box master. And so she's sort of this phantom person behind that's kind of controlling the box. So it's been fun to put together. Actually, tonight is going to be our first kind of run through of all the pieces. We finished one of the pieces last night. With devising, I asked the students to go into the unknown with me. We have no idea what we're doing other than I have a date to open a show, and I've got people to help me, but that's it. So over the last 4 weeks, we've been working. We've been trying different things. They give us lots of ideas, and then we pick and choose and put the show together. What I'd like to do now is introduce Natalie Mase. She is a senior musical theater major at Millikin University. She's my co-director, not assistant director. She's my co-director, and we're working together on this. If you've been to Millikin shows, you may have seen her recently in A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. She was in that. She had a beautiful hat. She was right at the beginning. She was in Joseph, the Amazing Color Dreamcoat last year. And 3 years ago it was called? Yeah, 3 years ago she was in the show of the clock, When the Clock Strikes 13. So she was a cast member then. She's an honor student at Millikin. She, as a tap tutor, when I taught movement last semester, she was my classroom assistant. She gets around. She's very talented. She's a choreographer and has done many pieces for the dance concert at Millikin as well. So I've asked her to come along and share some of her ideas about the show as well.
Hello everyone, my name is Natalie and I have the honor of being co-director for the children's show this spring. This show and what we do has always meant a lot to me. I'm a senior now and I've been involved in a lot of different things at Millikin, from being the president of a student organization to being involved in many different main stages, both on stage and behind the scenes for practicum class. And but there is something really very special about being part of the Devised Children's Show, and I really wanted to be a part of the process one last time before I graduate. The fact that I am part of this production is also doubly special because it is a little full circle moment for me. The very first thing that I was a part of at Millikin on the main stage was, as Denise said, When the Clock Strikes 13, which was another Devised Children's Show piece. So I donned a little party hat. I even got to do a little bit of tapping as part of the ensemble, the acting ensemble, and now I am on the other side of things as the co-director, and I've even got to choreograph some tap for this show. So, you know, spoilers, but I'll try not to give it all away. Yes, sorry, looking at my notes. At Millikin, we talk a lot about performance learning, meaning that we learn through hands-on experience, not just theory. I think that's a very fitting name, not just because I am an aspiring performer myself, but I do really feel like I have had the opportunity to be on my feet, be in the classroom, and really do the thing before I go out into the real world, which is coming very soon. Oh my goodness. I feel like I just got here to Millikin and now it's already time to say goodbye. But it's all good. It'll be great. Denise has been a wonderful co-director and mentor throughout this process because I have taken many different classes throughout my time at Millikin. One of the very first things you learn is beginning movement with Denise, so you learn how to have stage presence and how to interact with fellow actors and have your own internal moments versus what are you sharing with the audience and the rest of the people on the stage. So being part of the children's show my freshman year especially was a great opportunity to apply those things. And now that I have gone through almost the entire process, freshman to senior year, I have been able to apply what I have been learning throughout the process as well. So for example, last semester, I took the choreography class with Angela Miller, which is a very fun class, and I got to choreograph a piece for the dance concert, but now I am choreographing for a theatrical production. So as I mentioned, I got to do tap, Denise mentioned I have a little umbrella number, so I've got to put those skills to the test, both coming in with prepared material and then sometimes even thinking on my feet, which is a very useful skill. So I have been able to choreograph, and I'm also currently taking the directing course. So it's been a wonderful experience to take that class and apply what I'm learning as I am working on this show. So that is performance learning at its finest. It's going hand in hand, truly. This process has been very fun. It's very rewarding to be on the other side of things because it's wonderful to be on the stage and to be in the acting ensemble, but there's also something, I think, to going away and like putting all of these ideas together that we are all coming up with together as a group. Because every single person has at least one idea that they've added, and then we're like, what if we try this? What if we add this? And it brings us to a final product that everyone can be proud of. And so Denise and I work a little bit more behind the scenes to get some of the details ironed out for that, but it's been very fun, very rewarding, both thinking on my feet in the moment, finding those solutions, and then going away and figuring out how we are going to make this thing. Yes. I'm a little nervous, I don't know if you can tell. But I again, I think just coming back to the fact that this has all been a full circle experience and has truly enriched my time at Millikin as a student. I don't think I would be the same person had I not been part of When the Clock Strikes 13 and now Boxed Out. So I just want to take a moment to say thank you for all you do, and thank you, Denise, for the opportunity to once again be a part of this thing. It is something I think truly bigger than myself, and that is what I want to do, to be able to give back not only to the greater community, but also to this school that has provided me so many opportunities. So I think the biggest lesson I have learned throughout all of this is leading with gratitude, leading with curiosity, and heading into the unknown, which I am about to do as I leave Millikin. So thank you all for your time and for bearing with me as my thoughts went all over the place, but that is what I have for you, so thank you very much.
Does anyone have questions? You guys usually have really cool questions, so come on now. Yes? Yes, sir. And then Charles, you're next. You're on deck. No, right here. You had a question? Oh, you gotta wait for the microphone, yeah.
You never did say where you're from.
Yes, and neither did I.
Oh my goodness, yes. I am originally from the Metro Detroit area in Michigan. So it's about like a 6.5 hour drive from here, but worth every minute of it.
I've got one other thing. How come the box she brought has better prizes than our box over
Gotta go to yard sales. Yeah.
There we are. What suburb of Detroit are you from? Detroit, yeah.
Yeah. I'm from Royal Oak,
Okay,
Michigan.
I was born in Detroit. So
Oh, yes, yeah.
There are so many talented people, and yet not nearly enough venues for them to perform and earn a living. And what are your thoughts in that regard?
In Detroit, or just
in the world, you know, the talented people, not enough auditorium stages or places for them to perform and earn a good living.
yeah. I think yes, I do think that perhaps it may seem like, oh, there aren't as many auditoriums in the traditional sense, but I also think that theater can happen anywhere, truly. One thing that I have learned through my time at Millikin, for instance, we did like in choreography class, a site-specific project. So I did my piece at the sand volleyball court that we have, and I used the sand to draw circles and to practice kind of like boxed in, boxed out, being inside of the circle, outside of the circle, what happens when you brush the circle away. So I certainly believe there is merit in saying that it would be wonderful to have more theaters in the sense that like people are used to like going to the theater, the proscenium, and the whole huzzah, like, and I do believe that the world, especially now, needs art. We need more of that, but I do think that as creatives, it can also be rewarding to find other spaces to make that art, and that if there is a will, there is a way, and art can truly blossom anywhere. So.
Thank you. I've got two questions. The first is, now that you've been on both sides, you've been an actress and you've been a co-director, are they equal challenge, or is one preferable to the other?
I would say that because they are very different roles, I don't know that I can quite compare them like neck and neck, if that makes sense. I think they're just different because with both roles, for lack of a better word. Being in the ensemble, like, you are still always contributing ideas and working things and saying like, oh, I don't quite know if that works, what if we do this? In a similar way to when you are co-directing. I think being part of the ensemble, it was a little more of, okay, the work is happening in the room, and you're going away and you're thinking about things, bringing back ideas, but then being a co-director and also choreographer too, now a lot of work is happening in the room, and on this other side of it, Denise and I will often have chats after rehearsals, like our favorite place would be the conference room with the big whiteboard to write everything down. So there was some times that we would do that, or I would go away to a studio and work on choreography. So I would say those are probably just the first differences that I can think of. Both have been very rewarding. I don't know that I can choose one over the other. They just are simply different, but I still feel like even as a member of the ensemble, like I remember some of my ideas made it to the final product, which was very rewarding too. So.
And my second question is, what now? Now that you're going to graduate, what happens now?
Yes. So my plan is I'm going to go back home to Michigan just for a little bit and prepare before the big move. I plan to move to Chicago with some of my peers at Millikin. We're going to room together, and I am going to audition for shows. I am still very interested in continuing on the path of children's theater, continuing to choreograph and do what I love. And so there are some unknown variables, many unknown variables, but I know that this is something I'm very passionate about, and it's what I would like to pursue. So I'm gonna forge ahead with the planning that I do have, and then see what happens.
My question is for Professor Meyer. My question is, of the plays that you've written, have you ever thought of getting a copyright on any of them?
Yes, actually, and it's a complicated process because there's so many writers involved. You're involved because you're my producers too. Millikin's involved as producers. So it would be, if the show went out, it would be complicated if there, you know what royalties are, where you pay to use the script, or you just put it out for free. There are some people who put their work out and just say, do it, you know. But no, I've never put it out. I think one of the things I like so much about theater is when you're done with the show, you strike it, you tuck it all away, it goes into the garbage, or you put it away in stock to use at another time. And it just becomes a memory. And I love that it's more of a memory rather than you're stuck with it, you know. And so, no, I haven't done that yet. Any other questions? Okay. Then, once again, you see what you're supporting. You have the children of the world that, you know, you're supporting in so many ways, but you're also supporting Millikin students. And I just want to say, as a professor there, thank you so much, because voila. This is the students I get to work with and who inspire me every day. And you give me the chance to work with them. So thank you, everybody. We're going to put on a good show for you, and hopefully you get to come. It's March 28th and 29th. It's the last weekend in March at the Virginia Rogers Theater at School of Theater and Dance. Thank you very much.
Well, I wanted to present you with a golden Kiwanis pen. Everybody wants it.
Yeah.
We'll get one for you also.
I'll share it with you right now. Okay, there you are.
Certificate of appreciation.
much.
We'll get you one too.
Okay. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, we have a slate of officers for 2026-27, and Kyle's going to present that to you.
Good morning. I'm going to present this as the club advisor. We do have to follow some bylaws, and since we're working currently on them, I think it's pretty imperative that we actually do follow them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to announce the slate of officers, and if there's no objection, we will vote on those in 4 weeks, which will be April 15th. We will give people an opportunity to nominate somebody else by next Wednesday. If you nominate somebody between now and next Wednesday, then we will move the vote back another week, April 22nd. So the bylaws say we have to give 4 weeks, and that's what we're doing. It will be closed next Wednesday after the meeting. So, as it stands right now, the president will be Dick Virgin, president-elect will be Mark Avery, treasurer will be John Barrett, secretary will be Linda Durnell, past president will be Tom Quiston, assistant secretary will be Roberta Williams, assistant treasurer will be Karen Silvers. There'll be 2 new directors, that'll be Mike Carr and Jim Kramer, and I'll be taking over as club advisor with Bob Bischoff assisting. So as it stands right now, unless there's any changes by the end of next week's meeting, we will be voting on this on April 15th.
I told her that you took me to my job.
Is there any questions about this?
Where are you from? I'm from Michigan. She's from Detroit.
Okay. And I do want to thank everybody who's filling out the positions. And Harold Wilkinson had a committee. Harold's not here. I don't even remember the other. Who else is on this
Nice to see you,
committee?
John.
Maybe they never did.
Okay, good morning all. Morning. And not to disappoint you, we have a word. Blank puffin.
Seems like I know of
Who wants to take a jab at that? Kevin?
Is it a kind of penguin?
No, it's not. Well, unfortunately, I'll give you the definition, but unfortunately, your stab makes sense in terms of, trying to build off the puffin part, all right? And I don't know the origin of how putting those two things together came up with the definition, but it's kind of very different from the word. What it means is very different from how the word looks. So let's put the definition up, Gary. It's a British dialect for a self-absorbed jerk. A painfully self-important person who talks a lot, doesn't listen, and somehow leaves every room more annoying than they found it. Yeah, we probably all know some Mike Buffins. Maybe not personally, but. All right. Well, we'll try with this and see if you do any better. This is Guess the Kiwanian. So this person's favorite restaurant is Texas Roadhouse, and favorite food is pork chops. Their most annoying habit is changing the TV channels to sports. I'm not sure that narrows it down a little. Their favorite place to visit for vacation is Florida for golf in the wintertime. The person enjoys doing a variety of different jobs at their church.
Joel?
No? No. The most famous person that this person has ever met, and this is gonna separate people right away, I can tell, because the most famous person this person has ever met was Tab Hunter. Raise your hand if you even know who that is. Okay. Quite a few hands did not go up. So, all right. Anybody else want to take a stab at who this is? No? No?
Jim Kramer.
Don Winokur.
Right. Jim Kramer. How did you meet Tab Hunter?
In our music store, he came in he was at the Little Theater in Sullivan. And he came in with the producer who my dad knew real well.
Yeah.
And he had a whole bunch of envelopes. He needed stamps.
Hmm.
And I was kind of helping him with the envelopes, and they were all addressed to young actresses.
Was he involved with Epstein? Well, all right.
What year was that, Jim?
It had to been in the 60s, early 60s, yeah.
That was one of those people who was on the horizon for a short period of time. Big star, short period of time. I hope he put some money away. Kyle, come on up and let's spin the wheel for you here. You're lucky guy. Well, let's wait and let Gary get the wheel up, spin the wheel, and let it cooperate here. What it comes up with. Jig it. All right. Choice two. Oh, wow. See, Jim? Okay. There are some good things in there.
It's better than candy bar.
Okay. All right. Okay, attendance. Linda?
Today we have 45 members present, 1 guest. John Ivans is back. Busyness took an application, and 2 guest speakers for a total of 48.
Okay, very good, thank you. Kathy, health report?
Please keep Jack McCoy in your prayers. He's going through treatments. And also, please also keep Marcia Uptorf in your prayers. She's going to have surgery on the 20th.
Okay, very good, thank you. All right, birthdays and anniversaries with Kevin.
Birthdays and anniversaries from the 14th, or the 15th through the 21st. Birthdays, none. Anniversaries, we do have one. On the 21st, Kathy and Jim Kramer. Popular today, it'll be 56 years. Let's sing.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, God bless you. Happy anniversary to you.
And it is income tax season, so on Homestead, I have the perfect, simple tax form for the government. Why don't they just print our money with a return address on it?
Okay. Okay, Cheryl?
Just a reminder, Jersey Mike opens today, and I had given out some cards last week, and the dates you can go, valid 3/11, which is today, through 3/15, which I believe is Sunday. So everyone go and get your sub.
Okay, good reminder. All right, Dan.
Okay, on the 25th of March, will be 2 weeks from today, we have an Interclub in Tuscola. It's going to start, our meeting starts at about 12:30. We're going to have a little service project for them. We're going to help stuff Easter eggs for their Easter egg hunt. So if anybody wants to go, have a sign-up sheet over here. We can leave right after the meeting, get over this, and have a lunch. It'll be $17. Usually it's a pretty good meal, so if anybody wants to sign up, we got plenty of room to take lots of folks. Thank you.
All right, Kathy?
This past Sunday, we delivered a meal to the carriage house, and the people that helped were Cheryl Boss, Jan Allen, Mary Claire Cummins, and Dorma Frenfrock. Dorma's not a member yet, I don't think, but I'm hoping she will be soon. But she wanted to help, so I was glad to have her help us with that. And at the meal that we took, we provided pulled pork, potato salad and potato chips, cookies, brownies, and ice cream, baked beans, and coleslaw. So I think it was a good meal.
Okay, very good. All right, Susan?
Yes, several items here. First of all, tomorrow we'll be sorting lids and cleaning lids at Scoville the cop shop. Better change that. From 9 to 12. We have a sign-up sheet behind me for Good Samaritan Inn for next month on the 24th of March from 11 to 1. If you haven't signed up, please check the sheet. We have a sign-up sheet for the next month for Carriage House, which is April 12th, and that happens to be Easter, but I'll be glad to get your donations the day before Easter. And I have the examples of items to get for Dove's Domestic Violence Program and God's Shelter of Love over to my right where the white basket is. Those of you that brought in donations today, thank you. Those of you who would not want to go shopping but would have donated some money, the green jars over there, and it's just begging for some more funds to be put in there, so thank you for that. And I have stuffing and material in the car if any of you are in need of material or stuffing for the dolls, trauma dolls. Thank you.
Okay. Mary Jean Bauer.
I have made reservations for a spring luncheon to be held on Wednesday, April the 22nd at 1 p.m. at the hall, or the KC, whichever way you say. I will start taking reservations next week, but you can put it on your calendar, and we hope that you will be interested. You're welcome to bring spouses or guests. So keep that in mind. Thank you.
Charles?
Good morning, everybody. On April 25th, Rock Springs will have their annual Festival of Spring, and they've asked if we would like to park cars again. And I told them I would sign several people up to come park cars. Norm and Kevin have already signed up, so they'll be there. Also, if you need energy to go do that, Tuscola is having their annual fish fry this Friday, 4 to 6. So if you want to go and eat fish, 4 to 6 this Friday, Tuscola.
Okay. Kyle Andrew.
Okay, June 12th is the golf outing. I know it's still a couple of months away, but a lot of people have golf outings. A lot of people are really trying to raise money and stuff. So we can't start thinking about it early enough. The one thing we do not want to do is interfere with the children's play. So right after the children's play, we're going to start dispersing the envelopes. We're looking for whole sponsors. We're looking for silent auction items. These are the items where we make money for the club, and it doesn't cost us anything. You know, it's a donation. So please start thinking about it. And just to give you an example, there's 50 people in this room. If everybody in this room got one whole sponsor, that's $10,000. You know, we're not asking people to go out and try to get 10 whole sponsors. Try to think of somebody who might be willing to sponsor one whole. Every little bit helps in this case. Thank you.
All right. Bob, did you want to say something about?
I'll be available to take your money for children's play tickets over here after the meeting.
Okay.
Jump in and use your wallet a bit.
Okay. And I think that's it. So, President Tom?
One other thing about the children's play tickets, we do have some over there that you can pick up to sell at your church or whatever. So, you know, feel free to get some of those and take them with you. And if you get the opportunity at church or someplace when you're out to eat and you see a couple next to you there that has some kids that you think would enjoy the play, sell them some. So just take a few with you, and so I got plenty printed. So feel free to do that. Okay, that Dan Seabach mentioned about the Interclub on the 25th. They wanted stuff about 3,000, 5,000? Okay, I heard 3,000, heard 5,000, but I heard 6. Okay. Anyway, they wanted to stuff a lot of those eggs for their Easter egg hunt. So they'll need to help them. Okay, we have a bylaws committee meeting right after this one today. So those on the committee be available. And we're ready for the 50-50.
We received $75 today, so 37 to admin and 38 to the pot, for a total of $113. Last three digits, 693. 693.
sure you didn't say 5. Okay, 693. No one? Wake up over there, John. Maybe it's you.
Did you buy a ticket?
No?
Did you buy a ticket?
Oh, there's one.
I did.
Where is it?
6, 9, 3.
I'm sitting right next to the guy. Should we let him draw?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
who?
You found John Stewart.
I'm done. Yeah, he's in the restroom.
I'll draw if I can split the money.
Can't do it for me. John. What is John?
I think he's John who?
John Dunn.
Oh. He's back there? Well, you draw the Queen of Hearts, you get some money. Get it. Ooh. Jack of Hearts.
Oh, missed it by that one. Okay. Okay, we'll move on to the Happy Jug. Who's happy today? Okay, Kevin down here is happy. And we got another Kevin over there that's happy.
I got $40 for donation to the play. I hope everybody else can find somebody to give to them.
Okay, gee, thank you.
I haven't had time to think of why I'm happy. Oh, I know. It's my birthday. And, let's see, I got some stuff down to Blessingdale's this morning in the rain. And whatever.
I'm not as blessed, I'll be the third Kevin in a row. I'm not as blessed as I'm serious here. Tonight at both high schools, I want to make sure I say this to everybody in this room. Your voice really matters, and I want to make sure I say that. We have a forum for Roadmap 2030, and it's our school district initiative to change a school district. Please, if you have some time, come and participate and tell us what you think. I think we need to hear from every voice in Decatur, and I wanted to make sure I said to you, your voice is important, so we'd love to see you. Thank you. Oh, Eisenhower and MacArthur, both at 5:30, so if you can only get to one side of town, we're doing them at both high schools, okay? 5:30, Eisenhower, MacArthur. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. Okay, other? No more? Okay. Well, I did survive the storm last night, but I had 2 minutes of hail the size of marbles. So I hope that my roof is okay. We'll see. Okay.
Traveling salesman was roaming about the countryside one day and drove by a farm, and he looked out in the hog lot, and there's a pig running around there with 3 good legs and 1 wooden leg. His curiosity got the best of him, so he went up to the farmhouse and knocked on the door, and he asked the farmer, he said, "Well, sir, I couldn't help but notice, and I'm really curious, what's the story with the pig with a wooden leg?" The farmer said, "Let me tell you about that pig. One night, house caught on fire. Pig noticed. He came up, knocked her, banged the door down, and brought us right out of bed, saved our lives. Just can't say enough good things about that pig." So what, sir, that still doesn't quite explain the wooden leg. And the farmer said, "Well, let me tell you one other thing about that pig. One day I was out driving a tractor, and the tractor tipped over, and there I was pinned underneath that tractor. And the pig came out there, and he rooted around, turned off the ignition, he rooted under there and got me out from underneath that tractor. Saved my life. Just can't say enough good things about that pig." I said, "Well, that still doesn't explain the wooden leg." Farmer says, "Well, you have a pig as great as that, you just don't have the heart to eat them all at once."
Okay. Well, our speaker next week is Marty Williams is going to be presenting the person. It'd be Kent Newman, who's the Executive Director of the Sanitary District of Decatur. And his topic is protecting our water, investing in our future. So we are Golden K Kiwanis. We enjoy changing the world for the better by serving children and others. And we are adjourned.